Imagine a future where the roar of V8 engines, the sound that for decades defined the soul of American cars, begins to fade away. In its place comes the almost surreal silence of electric vehicles, led by brands like Tesla. Will 2025 be the year Tesla dominates American roads, or do V8 engines still have a guaranteed spot in the hearts of enthusiasts? Let's explore this automotive revolution, transforming not just the industry, but also the culture and lifestyle of Americans. Tesla is undoubtedly one of the protagonists of this change. Since the launch of the Model S, Elon Musk's company has been challenging automotive traditions, proving that electric cars can be fast, luxurious, and desirable. In 2025, Tesla continues to be a dominant force in the electric vehicle market, but its position is no longer as uncontested as it once was. Competition is heating up, with traditional automakers like Ford, General Motors, and even startups like Rivian and Lucid Motors entering the game with models that rival in design, performance, and technology. The result? Tesla's market share in the US fell to 48.2% in the third quarter of 2024, a significant drop from the 62% it held in 2022. Even so, Tesla remains the leader, with the Model Y and Model 3 continuing to be the best-selling electric cars in the country. And with the launch of the Cybertruck, the company hopes to reclaim some of that lost ground, offering a vehicle that combines technological boldness with cultural appeal. But as Tesla advances, V8 engines persist. For many Americans, the V8 is not just an engine. It's a symbol of freedom, power, and tradition. Cars like the Ford Mustang, Chevrolet Camaro, and trucks from Ram and Chevrolet Silverado are icons of American automotive culture, and the distinctive sound of their V8 engines is an integral part of that identity. Despite the pressure for more efficient and less polluting vehicles, V8 engines still hold a special place in the market. Automakers like Dodge continue to invest in this technology, launching models like the Charger and Challenger with V8 engines that cater to a loyal and passionate fan base. For these enthusiasts, the transition to electric vehicles isn't just a matter of technology, but of emotion and tradition. However, the winds of change are blowing, driven by factors that go beyond consumer preferences. Stricter environmental regulations are pressuring automakers to reduce carbon emissions, and electrification is one of the main strategies to achieve these goals. General Motors, for example, has announced ambitious plans to become carbon neutral by 2040, with a predominantly electric fleet by 2035. Ford is also investing heavily in electric vehicles, with the Mustang Mach-E and F-150 Lightning gaining traction in the market. These initiatives reflect a global trend, but also respond to a growing demand for more sustainable and technologically advanced alternatives. Charging infrastructure, however, remains a challenge. While the network of chargers is expanding rapidly, with companies like Electrify America and Tesla installing stations nationwide, range anxiety continues to be a barrier for many consumers. The idea of being stranded on a road without a nearby charger is a real fear, especially in rural or less developed areas. Additionally, charging times, though significantly improved, still do not compare to the convenience of refueling a gas car in a few minutes. These obstacles partly explain why the adoption of electric vehicles in the US has been slower than expected, with EVs accounting for about 10% of new car sales by the end of 2024. But not everything is a challenge. The technology of electric vehicles is advancing by leaps and bounds, and the benefits are becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. The range of electric cars is increasing, with many models now offering more than 300 miles per charge, and some reaching 400 or even 500 miles. Performance is also impressive, with cars like the Tesla Model S Plaid accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds, rivaling gasoline supercars. Moreover, maintenance costs are significantly lower since electric vehicles have fewer moving parts and don't require oil changes or complex engine repairs. For many consumers, these benefits outweigh the disadvantages, especially as charging infrastructure continues to improve. So, what does the future hold for V8 engines and electric vehicles? The answer likely lies in a hybrid scenario where both technologies coexist, at least for a while. As electric vehicles continue to gain popularity, especially among urban and tech savvy consumers, V8 engines still have a guaranteed spot in specific segments, such as sports cars and trucks. The complete transition to electrification could take decades, and during this period, we're likely to see a variety of options, from plug in hybrids to hydrogen powered cars, each catering to different needs and preferences. Ultimately, the automotive revolution is not just about technology, but about culture and choices. For some, the future is electric, silent, and efficient. For others, the roar of a V8 will continue to be the soundtrack of their journeys. And what about you? Have you experienced the thrill of driving an electric car, or do you still prefer the classic power of a V8? Whatever your choice, one thing is certain: the future of mobility is more exciting than ever, and 2025 will be a pivotal year in defining the direction of this revolution. So don't miss out on this conversation. Share your thoughts, experiences, and if you haven't already, subscribe to stay updated with more content like this. The future is coming, and it will be electric, hybrid, or gasoline powered. The choice is yours.